All right, let's dive into this.
Yeah.
Anaïda Sarkar's How to Sell
Right.
Anything Online. You've
Yeah.
probably heard of her. He's got like
Yeah.
a ridiculous resume, right?
Right.
Multiple multi-million-dollar
Mm-hmm.
businesses, awards, spoken at South by Southwest. But this book is not about that. It's not about her just bragging.
No.
This is about
It's a really
Yeah.
practical book.
totally distilling what she's learned so
Yeah.
you and I can apply it.
Yeah, and what I thought was interesting is that she doesn't just
Yeah.
throw tactics at you. Like, she starts with foundational business beliefs.
Yeah.
Yeah. These aren't just like these fluffy
No.
motivational things. These are like principles that underpin
Totally.
her whole approach.
All right, so let's unpack these beliefs.
Okay.
There are 7 of them,
Okay.
but
Oh.
the first one really grabbed me. Be everywhere.
Okay.
All at once,
Uh-huh.
at any given point in time,
Yeah.
in the cheapest way possible.
Right.
Now, this sounds a little chaotic,
Okay.
but there's a method to her madness.
Well, especially for small business, I think this is crucial, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't have the budget to be like, I'm only going to talk to these people.
Yeah.
You've got to maximize your exposure
Yeah.
as cheaply as possible. You've got to get your name and your core message out there on a shoestring.
Yeah, and it's interesting how that ties into belief number 2. There are no magic spells.
Yeah, I love that one.
This is where she's debunking the overnight success myth.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just going to go viral and be a millionaire.
Right.
You know,
No silver bullet.
no silver bullet. It takes consistent effort,
Mm-hmm.
applying proven strategies, and frankly, a bit of hustle.
Yeah, and I think that's where the marketing funnel comes in.
Mm.
And this is something she uses throughout the book. It's
Yeah.
not just this buzzword. It's really a framework for understanding the customer journey.
Right.
From first encountering your brand
Yeah.
to becoming a loyal buyer.
Okay. So instead of thinking of marketing as one big blob, you break it down.
Yes.
You got top of funnel, TOFU,
TOFU.
middle of funnel, MOFU,
MOF.
bottom of funnel,
BRFU.
VOFU. And each stage needs different tactics.
It does. For example, at the top, it's about grabbing attention.
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
broad reach, generating awareness.
Yeah.
So think Facebook ads, influencer collaborations,
Yep.
even something like
Yeah.
guerrilla marketing,
Right.
which is, a little bit left of center.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
at the top, it's just about
Get on people's radar.
get on the radar.
Yeah. Now, Sarkar highlights Bondi Boost as a great example of using Facebook ads effectively.
Right.
They weren't just generic ads, though.
No.
I think what struck me was the power of the visuals.
Hmm.
Those before and after hair transformations. They were everywhere,
Totally.
and they really grabbed attention, made the problem that they were solving,
Yep.
hair loss, the solution, their product,
Yeah.
crystal clear.
Yeah, you've got to have a relatable problem
Yes.
that you're showcasing the solution to, right? Not just pushing your product blindly.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
She also talks about the success of Ellen Road Jewelry,
Uh-huh.
and they worked with influencer Kate Jones to co-create a jewelry collection.
Yeah. Co-creation. I think this is going to be big.
Yeah, right.
I think so.
So it's where influencers are not just endorsing, they're actively involved in the design process.
Yeah.
It taps into their audience's trust. It gives them a sense of ownership
Mm-hmm.
over the product.
Absolutely.
And the results speak for themselves. The Ellen Rowe launch, it generated $250,000 in sales
Yeah.
in just one day.
Like, it's a testament to,
Yeah.
when influencer marketing is done right.
So powerful.
Mm.
But Sarkar doesn't limit herself to the usual suspects. She also dives into guerrilla marketing.
Okay.
And this is where things get really creative.
All right.
She shares the story of Makey.
Uh-huh.
They're a camping and outdoor product brand. They had this Hammock Man campaign.
Right.
And
It's a brilliant example of how a brand can generate buzz and intrigue
yeah.
without a huge budget. Right.
Yeah.
They use these two, what are they called? Influencers? The Inspired Unemployed?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know them. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they sent them cryptic gifts
Yeah.
and challenges, and this built suspense over several days, right?
Yeah.
So all their followers were hooked, trying to figure out, who is Hammock Man
Totally.
going on?
And that's the key takeaway here.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a random stunt.
No, it was designed to generate that mystery and curiosity,
Yeah.
leading up to a big reveal,
Yeah.
which connected back to the brand.
And it captivated social media,
It did.
even attracting attention
Mhm.
from traditional media.
Yep.
And ultimately led to a huge increase
Yeah.
in Naki's followers and brand awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And speaking of social media, I mean, we can't ignore
The elephant in the room.
the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Or maybe we should say
A dancing clock on the screen.
the dancing clock on the screen.
TikTok.
TikTok.
I mean, she dedicates a whole chapter to this.
Oh, yeah.
And it's clear she sees it as a game changer.
Yeah.
You know, what I like is that she doesn't just say, go make TikToks. It's
Yeah.
actually about, you know, approaching it strategically.
Cool.
So it's not just about trends. It's about understanding the algorithm and creating content that really resonates.
Totally. And she breaks it down
Okay.
with the Be Seen framework, right?
Be seen.
Be Seen. And it stands for behind the scenes, enemy,
Okay.
storytelling, expertise, experience, and newsjacking.
Right.
I mean, this is a fantastic tool
It's really good. Yeah.
for brainstorming content ideas
Mm-hmm.
and ensuring you're covering
Yeah.
a variety of angles.
Right.
You've got to be thinking beyond
Yeah.
product demos.
Well,
Give people a glimpse behind the curtain. Show your process.
Yeah.
Share your struggles. You know,
Come on,
even
people.
take a stand against something.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
She emphasizes that consistency is key.
Uh-huh.
And she recommends always having at least 20 video ideas ready to go, which I think is brilliant advice
That's good advice.
because it removes that mental block
Yeah.
of constantly having to come up with new ideas
Yeah, totally.
on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, and remember, TikTok's algorithm rewards engagement, right?
It does.
So it's not just about posting your own content.
Yeah.
It's about being an active participant
Yeah.
in the community,
Totally.
engaging with other creators,
Yeah.
responding to comments, being part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Now, she also highlights
Yeah.
the importance of choosing
Right.
the right account type, right?
Right.
So a business account
Yeah.
gives you access to analytics and tools
Yeah.
that can help you understand your audience.
Yep.
And optimize your content.
Yeah.
And let's not forget about that all-important hook.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first few seconds of your video.
Make or break. Yeah.
Crucial
Yeah.
for grabbing attention
Mm-hmm.
and keeping people from scrolling away.
It is.
Now, speaking of grabbing attention, she acknowledges that
Mm-hmm.
Instagram is still a major player,
Oh, yeah.
even with the rise of
Taking
TikTok.
time. Right.
Right. And she argues that Instagram is actually shifting back toward
Okay.
a focus on organic reach,
Okay.
especially with short-form
Yeah.
video content like Reels.
Yeah, and that's a welcome change for businesses that have been struggling to reach their audience without paying.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Hmm.
you know, she highlights 3 key strategies
Yeah.
to stay ahead of the curve on Instagram. And it's following the experts,
Yeah.
watching the trends, and
Mhm.
focusing on high quality content.
Okay. So following the experts, it's like having a crystal ball, right?
It is. Like
Yeah.
these people are constantly testing new features, understanding
Yeah.
algorithm changes, you know,
Mhm.
and sharing their insights. So it's a really good resource
Totally.
for staying informed
Yep.
and adapting your strategy.
And watching trends is crucial for understanding
Totally is.
what's resonating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Are Reels performing better than static images?
Yeah.
What type of content
Yeah.
is getting the most engagement?
Yeah.
And by staying on top of these trends,
Uh-huh.
you can create content
Yeah.
that's more likely to be seen and shared.
Absolutely.
And finally, we have that evergreen advice of focusing on high-quality content.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this sounds obvious,
Classic. Yeah.
but it's amazing how many businesses still neglect this.
So many.
Yeah. You know, your content needs to be visually appealing,
Mm-hmm.
informative, engaging to capture attention
Yeah.
and keep people scrolling.
It's true. You've got to, you know, cut through the noise these days.
Yeah.
There's so much information overload.
Yeah.
So
Quality really stands out.
quality stands out.
And she suggests thinking about your content
Yeah.
in terms of 3 categories:
Yeah.
educational,
Mm.
entertaining, and inspirational.
Right.
And this helps ensure you're providing a well-rounded
Yeah.
mix of content
Yeah.
that caters to different interests and needs.
Yeah. She shares a really great story
Yeah.
about how she used storytelling content
Yeah.
on Instagram, you know,
Right.
to really grow her business.
Yeah.
So
It's a reminder that people connect with stories.
you do. Yeah.
And sharing your own experiences
Yeah.
can be a really powerful way
It is. Yeah.
to build relationships
Yeah.
and create engagement.
For sure.
But one of her most important points is that followers don't always equal customers.
They don't. No.
You can have thousands of followers,
Yeah.
but if they're not converting into paying customers,
Yeah.
what's the point,
With
right?
the vanity metric.
Okay.
It's a trap that lots of businesses fall into.
Yeah,
You know, they chase the vanity metrics
Yeah.
instead of focusing on the meaningful.
totally legitimate.
Yeah, it's not just about the number of
It's
followers.
about the quality.
It's the quality.
Yeah.
Are they genuinely interested in your brand?
Mm-hmm.
Are they likely to purchase from you?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we move those followers from just being aware of our brand
Right.
to actually wanting to buy from us?
Yeah.
And that brings us to the next stage
Stage 2.
of the funnel, MOFU.
MOF.
So MOFU, or middle of funnel, is all about nurturing those warm leads, building relationships, guiding them closer to making a purchase.
Yeah, that's right. This is where we move beyond just awareness and start building trust and credibility.
That's it.
And one of the most powerful tools for MOFU marketing is meta ads.
Okay.
But it's not just about throwing any old ad out there.
Sure.
Sarkar emphasizes the importance of tailoring your meta ads specifically for the MOFU stage.
Right.
So think about it. The people you're targeting at this stage, they've already interacted with your brand in some way, right?
You have. Yeah.
They visited your website, engaged with your ads,
Right.
or followed you on social media.
Yeah.
They're familiar with your brand.
Uh-huh.
So your MOFU ads should focus on providing more value and moving them closer to a purchase decision.
Okay, so instead of just introducing your brand, you might showcase customer testimonials, you might
Yes.
offer exclusive discounts, you might highlight, features and benefits.
Right. It's about taking that initial spark of interest
Yeah.
and fanning it into a flame.
Yes, it is.
But Sarkar's MOFU strategies go beyond just paid advertising.
Okay.
She also dives into the world of email marketing,
Okay.
which,
Which can be.
let's be honest,
Okay.
sometimes gets a bad rap.
It gets a bad rap sometimes,
Yeah.
but she has a really refreshing approach to
Okay.
it.
I'm intrigued. What's her take?
She sees it as a powerful tool for building relationships
Right.
and providing value.
Okay.
Yeah. And her stance on unsubscribes
Yeah.
might surprise you.
Right. Okay. What's her take on unsubscribes?
She says, let them go.
Really?
Yeah, she actually argues that, people who unsubscribe,
Yeah.
they were never really engaged with your brand
Right.
in the first place.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's better to have a smaller list of highly engaged subscribers than a large list of people who are just ignoring your emails.
So it's quality over quantity.
It's quality. Yeah, that's right.
I like that.
Yeah, it's about building a community of
Yeah.
people who genuinely want to hear from you.
I love that. Now, she also reveals her secret weapon
Okay.
for growing that email list.
Yeah.
Lead magnets.
Right. Lead magnets.
Yeah, and she shares a great example
Okay.
from Jolie Skin Co., who created a downloadable water report.
A water report. Okay.
Yeah, it identifies water toxicity in different zip codes.
That's so clever.
Right, so brilliant because it taps into people's natural curiosity.
Uh-huh.
It provides them with valuable information
Mm-hmm.
while also capturing their email addresses,
Right. Yeah.
So win-win.
It's a win-win.
And once you have those email addresses, she stresses the importance of email flows.
Okay.
So these are automated email sequences
Right.
triggered by specific actions,
Right.
like someone signing up for your email list or abandoning their cart.
Okay, so it's like having a PA
Yeah,
nurturing those leads.
totally. Guiding them through
Yeah.
that customer journey, bringing them closer
Bringing them closer.
to a purchase.
Yeah, and the beauty is it's automated.
Yeah.
So you set it up once,
Set it and forget it.
and then it runs.
247.
Okay. So we've got meta ads and email marketing covered.
Okay.
What other MOFU strategies does she recommend?
Well, she also talks about, Google Ads
Yeah.
and SEO.
Right.
So these are
Yeah.
both really crucial
Mm.
for driving traffic
To your website.
to your website. So
Mhm.
Google Ads allow you to, bid on keywords
Yeah.
that people are searching for.
Right.
So you can actually appear at the
Mhm.
top of those search results.
So it's a great way.
Great way to get visibility,
Yeah.
but it can get expensive.
To get immediate visibility.
Immediate visibility.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where SEO comes in.
That's where SEO comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So SEO, or search engine optimization, is all about optimizing your website and content
Yes.
to rank higher in organic
In those organic
search results.
search results, yeah.
Takes time and effort.
But it's a long-term strategy
It is.
that can pay off big time,
Yep.
right?
Driving consistent traffic
Driving consistent traffic
To your website.
to your website without having to pay
Without paying for every click.
for every click.
Yeah.
I mean, she provides some really practical SEO tips,
Yeah.
like focusing on relevant,
Relevant.
useful content
Useful
that
content.
answers
Answers the
the
question
questions that people are searching for.
people are actually searching for. Yeah.
Yeah, and she recommends using tools like Google Keyword Planner
Yeah.
and Answer the Public
Yeah, those are good tools.
to research keywords
Mhm.
and understand
Mm.
what people are actually searching for.
That's right.
And she also stresses the importance of a
Yeah.
good user experience. Right.
Totally.
Fast page speed, mobile friendliness,
Uh-huh.
easy navigation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not just about what's on the page.
Right.
It's about how easy it is
Right.
to navigate.
Totally.
Yeah.
And when it comes to on-page SEO, she provides some great tips
Okay.
for optimizing product descriptions,
Yes.
image alt text, blog posts.
Right.
And she even reveals a little secret.
Oh, secrets.
Collection pages are actually more important
More important.
than product pages for SEO.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay. Why is that?
because collection pages tend to have more content and internal links,
Okay.
which Google loves.
Right. Okay.
So it's not just about optimizing individual product pages.
No.
It's about thinking about the overall structure
Right.
of your website
Yeah.
and how you can use collection pages to boost your SEO.
Interesting.
Now, you mentioned backlinks earlier.
Backlinks, yeah.
You talked about those too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So backlinks are essentially
Links from other websites.
the links from other websites to your
Shows the
web.
website.
Yeah.
They're like votes of confidence, right?
Yes.
Signaling to Google that your website is valuable and trustworthy.
Yeah. So she gives you
Yeah.
genuine...
Backlink strategies
Yeah.
that you can implement,
Yeah.
like collaborating with other brands,
Right.
sharing valuable stats,
Yep.
leveraging public relations.
Okay, speaking of public relations.
Yeah.
She reveals how PR can be a powerful tool for both brand awareness and SEO.
Yeah, it can be.
It's not just about getting your name out there. It's about building credibility and authority,
Totally.
which can have a significant impact on
Yeah.
your search rankings.
It can.
And to wrap up the MOFU section,
Okay.
she includes a deep dive into Instagram stories.
Right.
She argues they're the most effective way
Okay.
to drive traffic to your website because they provide a seamless and engaging user experience.
That's right.
And she even shares some tips for optimizing your Instagram stories, like using clear calls to action,
Right.
keeping them simple and focused,
Mhm.
and tagging relevant accounts.
Yeah.
It's all about making it
Make it easy.
easy as possible
Yeah.
for
Right.
people to take that next step and visit your website.
Visit your website.
Okay, so we've covered TOFU and MOFU.
Right.
Ready to move on to the final stage of the funnel, BOFU.
BOFU. This is the exciting part.
Yeah.
This is where all the hard work pays off.
This is where the magic happens.
This is where the magic happens, yes.
So BOFU, or bottom of funnel, it's about converting those warm leads
Yeah.
into paying customers.
Paying customers.
And she starts this section
Yep.
with a crucial element.
Yeah.
Website optimization.
Website optimization. So important.
She shares a story about a client who was getting a ton of traffic to their website,
Mm-hmm.
but very few sales.
Okay.
And it turned out their website just wasn't optimized
Right.
for conversions.
Right. They were getting the people to the site.
They were getting people to the site,
But then
but they weren't making it easy for them to buy.
it wasn't easy to buy.
Yeah. And this highlights
Yeah.
a common mistake
Most common.
businesses make.
Yeah.
They focus on driving traffic, but neglect the importance
Yeah.
of website optimization.
You've got to think of your website
Yeah.
as your virtual storefront.
Yeah,
Right.
totally. It needs to be designed to guide people
Yeah.
through that
Seamlessly through
process.
the purchase process.
Yeah.
And she emphasizes tracking your conversion rate,
Okay.
which is the percentage of
Yeah.
website visitors
Yep.
who actually make a purchase.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
this is where she drops a bit of a bombshell.
Okay.
The average conversion rate for e-commerce websites
Mm-hmm.
is less than 2%.
Less than 2%.
Less
Right.
than 2%.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's a stark reminder
it's a stark reminder.
that even if you're getting the traffic,
Yeah.
you are potentially
Yeah.
leaving a lot of money on the
You put
table
a lot of money on the table
if you're not optimized.
if you're not optimized.
Yeah, right.
So she gives you lots of tips.
Okay.
Starting with
Understanding user behavior.
right.
So use tools like heat maps
Mm-hmm.
to see where people are clicking and scrolling.
Yeah.
What's grabbing attention? Where are
Right.
they getting stuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She stresses the importance of clear navigation.
Clear navigation, yeah.
Ideally, visitors should be able to find what they're looking for within 2 clicks.
Within 2 clicks. I like that.
Right.
Okay.
Make it easy for them to browse, find products, and get to the checkout.
Easy peasy.
High-quality product photography is another essential element.
Yeah.
Showcase your products.
Lifestyle shot.
In action. Lifestyle shots.
Close-ups, maybe even video.
Close-ups. Videos.
Yeah, so people can really...
Help potential customers visualize themselves using and enjoying your product. Welcome back. We're diving deeper into Anahita Sarkar's How to Sell Anything Online.
Yeah.
And this time, we're exploring what she calls the secret sauce.
Okay.
It's that special something that makes a brand truly stand out.
Right, and capture people's hearts and wallets.
Yeah, and wallets, yeah. I think what's interesting is that, she argues that the secret sauce is really about identifying your competitive advantage.
Okay.
And it's not just about having a great product. It's about what makes you different and better in the eyes of your customer.
And she uses her own businesses as examples to illustrate this, right?
Right.
So let's start with the Daily Edited, her first venture.
Okay.
They sold personalized leather goods.
Okay.
Which...
A crowded market.
Let's face it, it's a pretty crowded market.
Totally.
Yeah.
But she realized, I can't compete with the big players on price or marketing budget.
Right.
So instead of trying to be everything to everyone, she honed in on a specific niche.
Right.
Stylish, affordable,
Yeah.
personalized products.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And then she went above and beyond on the customer experience.
Right. Fast shipping, beautiful packaging.
Right.
Even handwritten thank you notes.
Little things.
Those seemingly small details created a memorable experience that made customers feel valued and appreciated.
And it's that wow factor, that sets you apart.
Sets you apart.
In the competition.
Yeah.
And with her second business, Hero Packaging, her competitive advantage was sustainability.
Sustainability.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
God.
she saw this need
Right.
for eco-friendly packaging options.
Yeah.
And she didn't just create a product, she built a brand with a purpose.
With a purpose.
And, she wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo, taking on Australia Post over its pricing policies for sustainable packaging.
And this is where that make an enemy strategy that we talked about earlier comes into play.
Yeah, it's about standing up
It's about
for what you believe in.
standing up for what you believe in.
And that's what resonates with the customers who
It's
share
right.
those values.
It's about aligning your brand with a cause that's bigger
Yes.
than just making a profit.
Totally.
It shows that you're not just in it
Yeah.
for the money. You're genuinely committed
You're here to make a change.
to making a difference.
Yeah.
Okay. And that brings us to another key concept in the book, the magic bucket.
The magic bucket. Yeah.
We touched on it briefly before,
Totally. Yeah.
but it's worth diving deeper, right?
Okay. So it's not just about
Yeah.
customer retention. It's about building a loyal community of customers
Yeah.
who feel emotionally
Connected.
to your brand.
Yeah.
So she emphasizes that
Yeah.
exceptional customer service is
Yes.
at the heart
Right.
of the magic bucket.
At the heart of the magic bucket.
Yeah, it's about going
Beyond
beyond
simply
expectations.
meeting expectations. It's about delighting your customers
Delighting your customers
at every touch point.
at every touch point.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
leave
think
your book
about treating them like VIPs.
Yeah, VIPs, responding to inquiries promptly, personalizing communication,
Yep.
offering flexible return policies,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Okay.
And she also talks about the importance of building trust.
Building trust, right?
Yeah, and trust is earned,
Yeah.
through transparency,
Yeah.
consistency, and delivering on your promises.
Delivering on your promises.
Yeah, so be upfront with your customers,
Right.
even when things go wrong,
Yeah.
Yeah. Own your mistakes,
Right.
find solutions that benefit both parties.
Yeah.
It's about
Be human.
being human,
What?
being relatable,
Yeah.
showing your customers that you care.
Yeah, totally. Now let's shift gears and talk about something.
That can be a bit daunting for business owners.
Money.
Money.
Right. I think a lot of, creative entrepreneurs kind of shy away from the financial side of things.
They do. But
Crucial, right.
it's crucial, right?
It is.
For success.
Yeah, and she dedicates a whole chapter to this.
All right.
financial management.
Okay.
Yeah. And she gives some really great tips for,
Yeah.
managing cash flow,
Okay.
setting aside funds for taxes,
Right.
even negotiating better payment terms
Yeah.
with suppliers.
So knowing your numbers
Know your number.
is essential.
It is, yeah.
Track key metrics
Yeah.
like profit margins
Yeah,
and customer lifetime value.
that's right. Make data-driven decisions.
Right. Make data-driven decisions
Don't just go on gut feel.
rather than relying on gut feeling.
Gut feeling, yeah.
I love this piece of advice that she has.
Okay.
She says, treat your business bank account
Yeah.
like your personal bank account.
I love that. What does she mean by that?
So it's about
Yeah.
being as disciplined with your business finances
Yes.
as you are
Yeah.
with your personal finances.
Yeah.
Track your spending,
Mm-hmm.
create a budget, avoid unnecessary expenses.
Live within your means, yeah.
It's about being responsible
Yep.
and making sure
Yeah.
your business is financially sustainable.
Sustainable. Yeah.
Now, let's move on to a topic that's becoming
Okay.
increasingly important in the online world.
Yeah.
Building a personal brand.
Personal brand, so important.
And this is something Sarkar is
She's really,
clearly passionate about.
yeah, she's passionate about this.
Right. She argues that in today's digital age,
Yeah.
building a personal brand
Yeah.
is essential
For everyone.
for entrepreneurs, freelancers, anyone
Yeah.
who wants to stand out
Stand out from the crowd.
from the crowd. Yeah.
Right. And she,
And she uses her own experience
Yeah.
as an example, sharing how she used TikTok to build her personal brand and connect with her audience.
right. And I love that she breaks it down into
Yeah.
actionable steps, right?
Totally.
She helps you identify your niche, create a consistent online presence,
Yeah.
and share your expertise through valuable content.
Totally.
Right.
But she also emphasizes
Yeah.
the importance of being authentic, vulnerable, relatable.
Yeah. You've got to be real.
You got to be real.
People want to connect with real people,
Yeah.
not just
Not a polished facade.
a polished facade. It's
Yeah.
about
It's just
showing your personality,
Yeah.
sharing your story, letting people see
right.
the human behind the brand.
Yeah.
And speaking of connecting with people,
Mhm.
she dedicates a
Yeah.
whole chapter to the art of collaboration.
The art of collaboration. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, collaboration's a win-win, right?
It is a win-win.
It allows you to tap into new audiences,
Mm-hmm.
share resources,
Mhm.
and create something bigger
Yeah.
than you could on your own.
On your own.
Yeah.
And she gives really good tips on, like finding those partners,
Yeah.
structuring those agreements,
Yes.
ensuring that both parties benefit.
And she shares some great examples of successful brand collaborations, like KitchenAid X LMAs
Yeah. Yeah.
and Three Birds Renovations X Tile Cloud.
Yeah. These are brands that,
Yeah.
you wouldn't
necessarily think.
necessarily think they'd collaborate, but
Yeah.
they've found a way to
Yeah.
leverage each other's strengths
Yeah.
and reach those new audiences.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, while the book is, packed with strategies and tips,
Yeah.
she doesn't neglect the importance of
Ah.
mindset.
Mindset.
And I think this is
Often
often
overlooked.
overlooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's so
Crucial.
crucial. Yeah. So she encourages
Yeah.
business owners to, embrace that growth mindset.
Okay.
Yeah. Be willing to experiment,
Yeah.
learn from your mistakes,
Yeah.
and persevere through challenges.
Right. The online world is constantly evolving.
It is.
So you need to be
You need to be adaptable.
adaptable, yeah.
Yeah. Open to those new ideas.
And she also talks about the importance
Yeah.
of self-care
Self-care.
and finding joy in the process.
Yeah. It's so easy
It's so easy.
to get caught up in the hustle
The hustle and grind.
and the grind.
that we forget.
Forget to actually
take care of ourselves.
take care of yourself and enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Building a business should be fulfilling and rewarding.
It should be.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about creating something
Yeah.
you're passionate about
Yeah.
and making a positive impact.
Yeah. It shouldn't feel
Like shouldn't
like a constant uphill battle.
like battle. Yeah.
And speaking of measuring success,
Yeah.
she dedicates a chapter
Yeah.
to just that. And she
provides
a list of key metrics
Okay.
to track,
Okay.
including website traffic, conversion rates, customer lifetime value, return on investment.
All right. So it's not enough to just be busy.
No, you need to be
Yeah.
tracking your progress
Tracking your progress.
and making sure your efforts
the needle.
are actually moving the needle.
Yeah, yeah. And she provides a helpful framework for structuring your weeks
Yeah.
and prioritizing marketing tasks,
So important.
which is a lifesaver for anyone who feels constantly overwhelmed.
It is. So break down those goals
Yeah.
into smaller, manageable tasks.
Manageable tasks,
Yeah.
allocate specific time
yeah.
slots for each task.
For each task. Yeah.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
Smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Now, before we wrap up this part of the deep dive, I want to touch on one more concept from the book that really resonated with me. Finding your why.
Yes. The why.
The why.
You know?
This is the driving force.
Driving force behind everything you do.
Behind everything you do.
Yeah.
And she argues that having a strong why,
Yeah.
a purpose or mission that fuels you,
Yeah.
is essential for staying motivated
Yeah.
and overcoming challenges.
So.
When you know why you're doing something, it gives you that extra push to keep going.
Totally.
Even when things get tough.
When things get tough. Yeah.
And it also helps you make decisions
Yeah.
that are aligned with your
values.
Values and goals.
And goals.
It's about building a business that's not just profitable, but also meaningful and fulfilling.
Yeah.
So in the final part
Okay.
of this deep dive, we'll explore some strategies for finding your why,
All right.
crafting a compelling brand story, and creating a unique selling proposition that sets you apart
Sets you apart
from the competition.
from the competition.
We'll also delve into the importance
What?
of building a strong online presence, leveraging social media, and creating an exceptional customer experience.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned for part 3. All right, welcome back to the final part
Okay.
of our deep dive into Anita Sarkar's How to Sell Anything Online.
Yeah.
We've covered a ton of ground, from like building that solid foundation to optimizing your website and creating a loyal community.
Yeah.
Now it's time to explore one of the most powerful yet often overlooked aspects of online success, crafting a compelling brand story.
Brand story.
Right.
Yeah.
So Sarkar emphasizes that people don't just buy products.
They don't.
They buy into stories.
They do. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're looking for connection, a sense of belonging, a reason to believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
And a well-crafted brand story. This can be that bridge.
Yeah, bridge. That's a good way to put it.
Right. It sets you apart from the competition. And it forges a lasting connection with your audience.
That's it. Yeah.
Now, I love how she provides this clear framework, right?
Yeah.
For creating your brand story.
Okay.
And it starts with identifying your origin story.
All right. Origin story.
Okay. So why does your brand exist? What problem are you solving?
Okay.
It's about going beyond just describing your product or service. Right?
Yeah.
Dig deep and connect with your personal motivations for starting the business.
Okay.
Right. What gap did you see in the market?
Okay. Yeah.
What change did you want to create?
Right.
And it's also about showcasing
Yeah.
your values and beliefs.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you stand for as a brand? What makes you unique?
Yeah. I think that's such a... In these important points.
Are the things that will resonate with people
Yes.
who share those same values.
For sure.
Okay.
No, once you've... Yeah.
Once you've identified your origin story and values, the next step is to focus on your customer hero.
Customer hero. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you trying to reach?
Yeah.
What are their pain points?
Their pain points.
How does your brand help them overcome those challenges and achieve their goals?
Right. It's about
positioning your brand as the solution.
As the solution.
You're not just selling a product.
Yeah.
You're offering a transformation.
Right.
A better version of themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And finally, Sarkar encourages business owners to share their aha moment.
Their aha moment.
The moment they realized they were onto something special.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the spark.
The light bulb moment.
That ignites the passion.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And it propels you forward. Sharing this moment with your audience, it creates a sense of authenticity, and it makes them feel like
they're part of your journey.
That's right.
Right. Yeah. She highlights brands like Who Gives a Crap.
Oh, yeah.
And
thank you.
As examples of companies that have mastered the art of storytelling.
They really have.
Okay. They've gone beyond just selling products.
Yeah.
They've created movement.
Movements. That's a good way to put it.
Right. Rallying their customers around a shared mission.
Yeah.
And making a positive impact. On the world.
Yeah.
And it's inspiring.
It's so inspiring.
To see how a powerful brand story can create such a strong connection with customers and inspire them to take action.
Take action.
Now, once you've crafted your brand story, it's time to distill it into a unique selling proposition.
USP.
Or USP.
UXP.
Okay.
All right.
So your USP, it's a concise statement that answers the question.
Okay.
Why should I buy from you?
Yeah.
Instead of someone else.
Right. It's what sets you apart.
Right.
From the competition.
Sets you apart from the competition.
Yeah.
And it makes you the obvious choice.
Yeah.
For your target audience.
For your target audience.
And she provides a simple but effective formula, right?
Okay.
For crafting your USP.
All right.
Highlight your unique benefit.
Okay.
Address your target audience.
Right.
And differentiate yourself from the competition.
Okay.
So, for example, Hero Packaging's USP could be eco-friendly packaging for businesses that care about the planet.
Right.
Without sacrificing style.
Functionality. Yeah. It's clear, concise.
Right.
Hits all the key points.
Yeah. Now, once you have your brand story and your USP, it's time to share them.
Share them with the world.
With the world.
And in today's digital age.
That means building a strong online presence.
Online presence.
And Sarkar stresses the importance of having a well-designed website, engaging social media content, and a consistent brand voice across all channels.
Yeah.
Think of it as creating a cohesive experience. For your audience.
Yeah.
No matter
where they are.
Where they encounter your brand.
Your brand. Totally. Yeah. She really emphasizes the importance of, creating that valuable content that educates.
Valuable content that educates, entertains, or inspires.
Inspires your audience.
Your audience.
Yeah. There's so many, possibilities out there.
Blog posts, videos, infographics. Social media updates.
Email,
newsletters.
So many. Yeah.
The key is to provide value.
And
build relationships. With your audience.
Oh, that's it.
Give them a reason.
To keep coming back for more.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the power of storytelling. Right.
Yeah.
Share your brand's journey. Highlight customer success stories. Create content that evokes emotion. And resonates with your audience. On a personal level. Now, it's important to remember.
Not just a...
Find joy in the process, celebrate your wins, learn from your mistakes, and never stop growing.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Our deep dive into Anaida Sarkar's How to Sell Anything Online.
Such a good book.
It's a treasure trove. Of insights, strategies, and inspiration. For anyone who wants to build...
anyone who wants to...
build
a thriving business
online. And whether you're just starting out or looking to scale your existing business.
This book
offers
valuable guidance.
Remember, it's not just about following a formula.
No.
It's about finding your own unique path.
Yeah.
And building a brand that reflects your values, your passions, your purpose. So if you're ready to take your online business to the next level, I highly recommend
grabbing a copy
of
Sarkar's
book.
And diving in.
Thanks for joining us.
On
this deep dive.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon with another episode. Exploring.
A new topic.
And uncovering the insights that will help you navigate the ever-evolving world. Of business and technology. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep thriving.